We're in the area of Coteau Road and Highway 182, back behind Sleek in Bay Street area. On a Marsh fire, unsure where or how it started. I caught out yesterday about 1 o'clock, kind of got a little stop on it, but of course, as you can see, it's still around. What's happening now is we're fighting the fact that instead of it burning on top of the ground, it's actually burning down underneath. Actually the roots. If you look here, it's actually burning. The roots are actually burning. And that's roots. That's actually burning. So, and that's what's causing that issue. That's where the smoke's coming from. Last night and this morning, we had zero visibility in the area. And as you can see, I'm getting multiple calls on this, and that's trying to coordinate getting this taken care of. Our goal right now is to actually create somewhat of a fire break. You've seen where we've got a couple of different UTVs with some water on them. Sleek is also out here with their Marsh buggy trying to create that break. The parish has also been contacted. They've got some equipment coming out again to create that break. Unfortunately, we're still going to have this smoke, and because of the weather change, we're going to probably have some of the same issues we had last night. As you all know, we've probably about at least 2 foot, 24 inches short of what our normal rainfall is. The little bit of rain that we had last week, even though a lot of us think it was a lot, it went nowhere. And as you can see, we had rain this weekend and it's dry. You know, as I said, that's what's happening. It's burning from underneath.
Just talk a little bit about the vegetation. Some of this vegetation is not only has it been affected by the dry weather, but some of it might be uprooted trees and all that have died from previous hurricanes and storms.
What we're facing now is not only just it naturally, I mean, you're getting ready to be winter, so things are dying back, but you've got so much tinder, you've got so much flame. I'm over here looking at the flames, but this is what's happening. If you notice, the wind picked up a little bit, and that's what's going to spur some of this. But a lot of what you see down through the pictures and through the video here is actually we're down from Ida that were never cleared up. You know, so it's dying and it has become tender.
Just how difficult is it to fight this type of fire because it's underneath the ground?
In order to put this out, you actually have to dig, and that's what some of the crews are doing right now, is actually having to go in and dig. Good thing today is that we don't have the flames. Yesterday when we were out here, we had good 20-foot flames where the top surface was burning and flaring up, and that's just not safe. We don't have that kind of water on these small units, and it would take millions of gallons to actually put everything out. One of the things that we're fighting too is the wind. I mean, you see the wind, and just those few minutes we've been standing here, the wind has changed. As a matter of fact, that fire that just flared up was because that wind changed. Fires like this actually create their own wind, and that makes it even harder and, you know, more dangerous to be in the middle of. Like I said, again, today is one of those. We're lucky we don't have the flames. We're fighting some of the smoke, and hopefully we can get along that perimeter to keep that from happening. We're probably going to have some additional issues tonight as that weather changes. Hopefully the rain that we're expected to get will be consistent and enough. That will not be until the weekend. Again, you know, wind has its, you know, creates its own problems for us, and with the fire creating its own wind, you know, makes it even more unpredictable as to what it's going to do.
Just talk about the number of marsh fires and just different fires and all that have affected this region.
We're coming off of a statewide burn ban that was issued by the State Fire Marshal's Office and the Department of Agriculture. The fires that were in the Beauregard Parish that consumed thousands of acres and homes and businesses, we're blessed that we don't have that here. But this year, in this, we'll call it the fire season, in this area is really unheard of for us. Yes, we've had some marsh fires down the bayou, and that's normally, you know, again, traditionally set up by hunters, you know, for leases. But it's really unheard of for us to have marsh fires in Coteau or in this general area. But this is our second one this year. This is only the fourth in the 35 years that I've been here. But Bayou had a massive one, and I believe the fire in Donachacahula and Gibson was put out, again, kind of that same layout, that same topography that we're fighting here. And the lack of rain, again, and as dry as it's been, it takes its toll.
If anybody has any respiratory issues and all, what can people do in their homes and all to, I guess, if the wind is blowing in their direction and they're having issues?
We've gotten numerous phone calls with the smoke. What do I do? How do I handle those people with respiratory issues? If you have another place that you can go, that would be an option. Try and stay indoors. No home is 100% sealed, so you're going to have some issues. That type of issue, you already know about it. So medication, and just kind of stay out of the smoke. Like I said, some of it we can control. Again, nature has its own way of controlling smoke and weather. And like I said, we're going to have some additional problems, so be aware of that. Traveling, we had zero visibility in the area last night and this morning up till about 9 o'clock. With the assistance of state police and the sheriff's office, we're able to kind of close the road off. But again, that creates additional problems. So please be patient, when you're detoured, and please understand it's for your safety.